From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, July 17th, 2018. Silver is trading at $15.73 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,240 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $22, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,697. Antiwar.com reports negotiations between President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin concluded with a joint press conference. The comments by the two revealed, as expected, no major deals were reached, but that some fairly vague plans for improved cooperation were agreed upon. There were disagreements, with Putin faulting Trump for the withdrawal from the P5+1 nuclear deal with Iran and urging Trump to be more decisive in pushing Ukraine towards peace talks with its eastern rebels. Trump brought up the issue of election interference and accepted Putin's denial. He praised Putin as a strong leader and competitor. He also defended his decision to attend the summit despite calls by U.S. lawmakers to cancel it. The conference ended with increasingly confrontational media questions about election meddling, with Trump reiterating that while he has faith in the FBI for investigations, he sees no reason not to believe Putin's denial. With so much bipartisan congressional opposition to even attending the summit, unsurprisingly, the summit's end was met with furious condemnation from both sides of the aisle. Senator John McCain called the talks one of the most disgraceful performances by an American president in memory. Representative Nancy Pelosi went even further, not only faulting Trump for his weakness at the summit, but declaring that the weakness to be proof that Russia has something on him and is threatening to release it. In 2115 New England, there are no borders, no states, and no regulations, yet never has a more peaceful and prosperous place existed. But Mr. Drake's security company has seen better days. Faced with the prospect of waning power, Mr. Drake intends to replace the anarchy of New England with a government. But at what cost? Will anybody care? And can anyone stop him? Anarchy in New England by Joe Jarvis is available from Amazon.com and all major bookstores. UPI reports a federal judge on Monday ordered the U.S. government to temporarily halt deportations of migrant families in order to review whether parents need more time to consider whether they want to leave the United States with or without their children. Judge Dana Sabraw issued the order during a status conference. The American Civil Liberties Union, which represents some migrant parents separated from their children, requested that Immigrations and Custom Enforcement delay deportations until at least 1 week after U.S. officials reunite the families. The ACLU said there were persistent and increasing rumors that mass deportations may be carried out imminently and immediately upon reunification. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is in the process of reuniting more than 2,500 children between the ages of 5 and 17 who were separated from their parents after crossing the border. Many of the separations came as a result of the Trump administration's zero-tolerance policy to prosecute everyone who crosses the border in violation of immigration laws, which went into effect in April. Sabraw ordered the Department of Homeland Security to reunite the separated families in 2 stages, children under 5 by July 10th and the older children by July 26th. Last week, U.S. officials reunited more than half of the 103 youngest children, but missed the Tuesday deadline for some who were eligible. The judge on Monday said he would give lawmakers a week to litigate the merits of a permanent 1-week delay between reunification and possible deportation. Whether you're looking for precious metals or books, you'll find that and more at shop.fppradio.com. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates, like Namecheap and Amazon, at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. That's shop.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a blob of hot volcanic lava struck an ocean tour boat just off the Big Island of Hawaii on Monday, injuring nearly 24 people in the worst casualty incident to date from the ongoing eruption of the Kilauea volcano. A huge steam-driven explosion caused by molten rock mixing with seawater as it poured from the shoreline sent a lava bomb crashing through the roof of the boat and into the vessel's seating area, according to authorities. Hawaii County Fire Department Battalion Chief Darwin Okanaka said the boat returned to port in Hilo on its own power less than an hour later, and 3 of the injured, including a woman in her 20s whose legs were broken, were taken to a local hospital by ambulance. 9 or 10 with less severe injuries were driven to the hospital by private vehicle, and 10 more people were treated by paramedics at the port. A civil defense spokeswoman, Kelly Wooten, put the total number of injuries at 23. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.